Another legal battle is brewing between the federal government and the Delta State government over the £4.2 million Ibori loot to be returned by the UK government. The British High Commissioner Katrina Liang recently signed the agreement on behalf of the UK government to repatriate the funds recovered from former Delta State Governor James Ibori and his associates. The Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, says the recovered funds will be channeled into the construction of 3 major infrastructure projects across Nigeria, but the government and people of Delta State are asking the federal government to return the funds to the state where it was looted from. Mary Kanu tells us more.
£4.2 million is equivalent to 2.4 billion naira. That is the money in contention between the federal government of Nigeria and the Delta State government. The money believed to be stolen from the coffers of the Delta State government while Ibori was the governor will be returned to Nigeria. The federal government has already highlighted what the funds will be used for while still waiting for it. This has, however, generated issues in the oil-rich Niger Delta state, as the elders in state government are calling on the UK government to return the money to its source. Some senior lawyers have also supported the call for the fund to be returned to Delta State, stressing that it is illegal for federal government to spend the money. Professor Itse Sage, a senior advocate of Nigeria, said in his statement, "My advice is for the federal government to ask the Delta State government to nominate projects they want to undertake, and then money would be released for the project. The Ibori money being used for Lagos-Ibadan Expressway and others is unacceptable. You cannot use money from Delta State to fix projects in other places. The federal government can also use the money to fund its many projects in Delta State like the Benin-Warri Road and many others." Femi Falana, also a senior advocate of Nigeria, in a statement also said, as the Honorable Attorney General had said, the money is over £100 million. What has been released now is the first tranche of £4.2 million. Since the funds left the Delta State government's coffers, it has to be returned once this fund is recovered. The federal government has no local standing with respect to how the money is spent. It is left for the people of Delta State to monitor the state government to ensure that the fund is not re-looted. Some analysts, however, have a different opinion on this.
James Ibori, as a former governor of Delta State, while even in prison in the UK, was controlling the political machinery of Delta State. And now in the state, is still in full control. So if that money should go directly, just without any mechanisms for monitoring or for any form of control, then that will also be more synonymous to giving the money to indirectly back to James Ibori. So for that money to go to Delta State, or for the Delta State people to take ownership of it, it can only be done with very clear roadmap.
However, there is another dimension to the matter, as the House of Representatives alleges that the fund is actually £6.2 million and not £4.2 million. The lawmakers have asked the Attorney General of the Federation and the Accountant General of the Federation to appear before it with all relevant documents on the funds. Mary Kanu, TV 360, Lagos.